All those crackles were intentional. So, we're back. It's nice to be here. Shoot. Where's my notebook? Hold on. Oh. Oh. Never get up out of a chair while wearing your headphones. Safety hazard. Let's check the look. No, yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay. There we go. Much better. So, yeah, tonight's going to be more rarities and weirdness, okay? So the first song that you just heard, which, I don't know, I might just do it again because I can, was called Don't Leave Me Alone. See? I'm not going to leave you alone. And that was one of the first songs we wrote on the computer where we were playing around with loops and things. So that was one of the first ones. And we never released it. We never put it on anything. So maybe it's because it has a sample in it of, I don't know who it is. Dave would know. I don't remember because he brought it over and said, I just did this. And then I just added vocals to it. So, nice to see you guys. I love that I can see the comments in time. And hopefully we're not going to crash or anything's going to happen. It looks like streaming's going good. So I think I'm going to stick to this format because it just works. Unlike my jaw, which is bugging me today. So I've got a few things to play. So Chicago in the house, El Paso's in the house, New Jersey's in the house, California's in the house. Yes. Did I miss anyone? Hold on. Let's see. Texas, well, all over Texas is in the house. Juarez is in the house. Peru is in the house. Oh my gosh. Florida's in the house. I know, right? I have to say, okay, Steve says, now that you have groceries, screw the music tonight and Claude cooks. Yeah. The funniest thing about this is that we've been on the last legs, so it's been like canned macaroni and cheese, that kind of stuff, you know? So we're like, oh my God, we have liquor and all kinds of stuff. Buns, bread, substituted juice, whatever it is. I don't know. What a weird situation. So, yeah, it's the weirdest thing, man. I've never shopped for food online, and this is like the weirdest experience. Someone just delivering food, and I'm in a mask and wearing gloves. It's just, the whole thing's surreal, okay? So, if you haven't done it, you gotta try it because it's funny. It's something to tell people. All right, I'm gonna play another one. And I'm gonna play along. So let's go to that cam. I don't know that it gets me, but it's okay.
I saw the sun, or was it your eyes filling me with that countenance of light, motionless? They just became the warmth, settled within me, and were after out the wind. Or was it your skin brushing me sends me through the stratosphere above the stars, beyond my woven dreams, where I'm flying through the ever after. 'Cause all those things I used to be seem so meaningless, and somehow thoughts that cross the deep blue seas float right back in my I love yous. As it stands and as it were, I will love you till the end. Maybe past it, I don't know. All I know is I want you with me till the ever after. Till the ever after. Now open your eyes, 'cause all those things I used to be seem so meaningless, and somehow thoughts that cross the deep blue seas float right back in my I love you. As it stands and as it were, I will love you till the end. Maybe past it, I don't know. All I know is I want you with me. I saw the sun, or was it your eyes? I saw the sun, or was it your eyes? The sweetest brown eyes, your softest warm lips. I want to bite them. They make me. All I know is I want you with me. All I know is I want you with me. All I know is I want you with me.
Yeah, of course, I missed a bunch of notes because I haven't done that in a long time. I must be crazy. I really do. I must be nuts. I really must be nuts. I must be nuts. Let's see. I'm going to look at your questions here. Ooh. So many people. Nice. It's so many of you. So, wow. South Texas. Look at this. Wow. Sweden. Oh my God. Hi, Sebastian from Sweden. That's awesome. Sacramento, Chile. Oh my God. Gracias. Utah, San Antonio, United Kingdom. Oh my God. Now I'm feeling really happy. Wichita. Yes. Oh my God. Georgia. Oh my God. This is so rad. Brazil. Oh my God. So we got the whole world here. That's great. Robert's here. Hi, Robert. Finally, I get to see you. Ursel. Yes. Mikey. Yeah. Wow. So crazy. All right. So I'm looking at the comments. So I'm going to stop looking at comments so I can actually play and talk. Okay. Whatever it is I'm doing. Okay. So that was, of course, Everafter, which was a song that I did as Anamore, which was going to be like a side project I was going to do. But I wound up only doing one song under that. And I recorded a second song, but called Diamond, but that was lost. So I have to find that again. So this one I'm going to release again as a box with a bunch of other stuff. So a lot of cool stuff tonight. So some of this the diehards will know, but for the others, you won't. Let's see if I can fix this mic. There we go. Now it can be like totally lazy and comfortable, and then just pull the mic away and bring it back. See? That's simple. So let me show you something. So yeah, for those of you that don't know, I've been working on the garage studio as well. So I've been going down there and cleaning it out and doing all sorts of things, but the main reason that I've been going down there is to answer, well, to catch up with all the art stuff that I'm supposed to be doing. And I'm preparing for some shoots. So I want to do new photos, all kinds of stuff to keep, the career thing going, whatever it means in this day and age where we find ourselves. So I'm hoping that I get it all squared away. So today I was in there a lot, and I worked on photographing some paintings like so, which is kind of cool. So you can see what I was doing. So yeah, I was photographing things. Behind that is the piano, and unbeknownst to most, well, I'll get into that other part later. But anyway, so yeah, I was in the garage doing that stuff, photographing paintings, doing a little bit of filming because I've been asked by a gallery and a special site that only does really rare artwork to do a video about my art. So I've had to go in there and film, which has been fun because it's been raining. So I've got good scenes, so it's been nice. So that's what I was doing. So I'm going to play a song. Yeah, so this is a song that I was going to record for distances, but it's really old. It's from, I want to say it's 1990 or 89. And I tried to re-record it in 2014, and I only managed to get as far as what you're going to hear. But I think I'm going to revisit this one because I really like it. So this is called Nostalgia.
Looking
So that was the yeah, the 2014-2015 mix. So I'm gonna answer a question that I saw in there. I get this one all the time. Where's the girl? Read the Facebook. You'll know where the girl is. Okay. Oh, Denver in the house. That makes me happy. Okay, okay, okay. So the question was, why haven't I finished this particular track? Two reasons, and I'll. It's gonna sound like an excuse, but and it could be, I guess. But the main reason I didn't do it was because the vocals on the demo, the original demo, I actually really liked them, and every time that I was I would compare, I was like, I'm not even close to how this sounds, and it's something about the way that the inflections were done and all that, and it's a really bizarre thing, but who knows? Maybe I'll revisit it. I still have all the tracks, so this is one of those that I can do. So, and I do like it. It would be nice to release it because then when we play out again, whenever that happens, I keep forgetting to grab the mic. Um, Sorry about that. What I was saying was that I want to record it because that way I can play it out. And if I play it live, you guys would know what it is and so forth. So it's always good to put out stuff, even if it's the demo version. In this case, the second demo version. So, whoa, did I just see Rui in the house? Holy shit, Jersey's really representing. That's awesome. So, hey, Rui, what's up? Oh my God, this is like making me like, yes, it's breaking my heart. So yeah, if you're just joining, we started a little late, or I don't know, maybe we were right on time. I'm not sure, but my groceries were being delivered, um, which I've never done before. So that was a bit of a harrowing experience in on its own. Um, but let's see. Okay, so I was not going to sneak any of this out because this next stuff because as you know, in March when all this crap started, Peace was turning 30 years old, and I had some funny plans. I was going to do a lot of Bandcamp stuff, and you were going to see some of the extendeds that were previously not available. So unless you're living under a rock, which I am right now, When We Lie extended just came out on Bandcamp, and this one will probably be the second one that comes out. And remember that little film I was just talking about that I'm doing for the art stuff? Well, obviously, hold on. See if I have it near me. Hold on. Be right back. You can stare at this. No, you can't. I don't know what went wrong. Did I just mess everything up? I don't know what happened. Here. I do. I guess I killed everything. Stare at that for a minute. Bear with me. for some reason the switcher went out. See how things happen? So the switcher went out, so I can't just go next scene. Okay. But I've been working on a little film about the art, and some of that art stuff involves peace because of the one painting, of course. So I'll show you a study that I was doing this morning, and I'll loop that study while you listen to this track.
If only I
Soul on Fire. So, you know, the the first thing I want to tell you is, if you saw the looping video that I was playing, that's a study. That means it's not the final. It's that I needed something to see how it would look on camera, and I wanted to check some scenes. I wound up taking some really, really cool photos of this thing. But that's just a study. So you'll see what the real thing is much later. And I promise that'll be fun. Which is what's great about having the two studios. One to do art stuff in where I have some space and I can, make a mess. And then one that's for music, which is kind of nice too. So one of the questions was, where's all the robots? Well, the robots are downstairs. They're in the other studio. You'll see them at some other point. The only thing here is this. Here she comes. And she's got I don't know what the contraption. Oh, look at it. She's making sure you see her clearly. My sister gave me this as a gift. She's actually wearing she's being restrained in every way possible. She wrecks things. So I kind of keep her in the corner. So yeah, Soul on Fire. So around the time that we moved to California, I wasn't sure that Soul on Fire was the right one for the album, and I wrote another song in the same vein, and that was supposed to be a B-side in the end because we changed it around. So I'm going to play that one next. So if Soul on Fire actually manages to come out on Bandcamp, this song will go with it because I think they belong together, but that's not necessarily how it's going to happen. I'm not sure. There's legalities involved. That's sucky to say, but it's true. Well, you guys are funny. I'm going to read questions first, and then I'll play it. Hold on, okay? Let's see. That doll is freaking me out. Actually, she's friendly. At least she doesn't come to life and walk around. That would really freak me out. You guys influenced me a lot in my music style. Thank you. That's really nice. Thank you. Thank you for all the compliments. Trying to find questions. You guys are funny. You're talking about Echoing Green, Anythingbox, and Iris playing together again, and then T for Two also. Yeah, of course. Of course I'd do it. I'd be all into it. Yeah, Steve, there's... I have too many robots to fit in this room. Space is limited in this room. Oh, man. I know I saw questions. Stuck in the house. How are you and the fam? Okay. I wrote about it. Look. So I will read. No, I won't read. I'll paraphrase myself and I'll tell you what I think about this whole isolation thing. But let me switch cameras so I'm actually looking at the right one. There we go. Nice. See? I can. So, yeah. Isolation isn't that bad for me in one sense because I work alone, meaning I'm in the studio all the time anyway. And I like that. So that part's not hard. The hard part is those little breaks that one takes, you know, like I've been recording for 2 hours and I want to go for a walk. And now there's people all over the place because they all want to go walking too. I just touched my face, but it's okay because I washed my hands like twice. But yeah, so that's probably the hardest. Not being able to go to a coffee shop and just sit there. And I like being around people, even if I'm not interacting with them in that sense. So I used to go to Barnes and Noble and walk around and look at books. So those kinds of little things that I used to take for granted, now I miss so dearly. But on the other hand, with all this extra time, I was able to actually, hold on one second. So yeah, that's what I was saying. Time. It's not like there's 24 hours in a day, so you can do whatever you want, right? So you could say, if I'm going to work on a project, I'm going to do it 2 hours a night. So why should it be any different now than it was then? I think it's because now you can focus on it. There's no, other than the news, of course, there's no distraction. Does that make sense? So it's not that bad for me. But of course, the funny thing about not being able to go get food and you have to wait for it, that's been funny. Haven't, so I think I've put that isolation time to good use. Don't you think? I mean, I rewired this place. I don't know if you can see it, but I did a secondary round of rewiring so the monitor is not sitting on a cardboard box anymore. And in a few days, I'm going to have some Cat 6 cable that I ordered so that I can go direct to the internet so that maybe I can bring up the quality of the video. So little projects make me happy. So as long as I get to do that and eat, I'm fine. And there's movies. So you get to know each other really well, don't you? And everybody gets to know you very well, don't they? So there's that. Let's see. Yes, Carol Masters Rui. Way better than watching Tiger King. I don't know. I haven't seen it. Is it good? People tell me it's good. That I should watch it. I've been watching Tales from the Loop, and I've been enjoying that a lot. I need the moody time travel. Everything's messed up, and the world's in a pandemic. And wait, that's now. Oh shit! I'm living one of the movies I like to watch. Oh crap! Somebody had a really good one. I saw it. I think it was, if you could be in any band, what band would you play in? Kraftwerk. I think I'd pick Kraftwerk. Either that or I'd say Radiohead and just give me a little corner with some weird little machines and I'll make the bloop 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 sounds for them. I would do it. Yeah. One of those things. Maybe Front 242. I'd sit in the back with a weird drum kit and bash on things. I would do that. So, anyway, let me play a song. I went so far from where we were that now you're going to forget what I was talking about. So this was written around the same time, but when I moved to California. This is called Pray. Hear that sample? See that sample in the end? I think it's a car starting or something, and that sample wound up on Soul on Fire when it starts. So that's a funny thing. Funny antidote. Haha. Antidote. That's funny. So I'm going to play a B-side. So before we were signed, and I think I talked about this in the podcast once, which, by the way, I have a question for all of you guys. So, I was doing podcasts and that sort of thing, and I actually think I'm going to go back to doing those because it's a different format. I can prepare notes and I just record it, and I can edit myself and be more on point, whereas this is so like whatever happens, and podcasts shouldn't really be like that. But I guess the question is, should I? Or should I just keep this and just, this is it? I don't know. I'm going to try to do more stuff is the point. So any suggestions that you have, I will take. But let's see. Some questions. Ooh. Have you ever visited the Redwoods up here in Northern California? The scenery is inspiring. No, I have not. And I have not played Costa Rica, and I would love to. I answered 2 questions in one there. Would you ever think of remastering The Universe is Expanding? To be honest, yes, I know. It was a bit too trebly and not enough bass. Blame it on the old studio. It's funny. I thought about it, but I'm not sure. So it is what it is at the moment. I'm of the mind of creating new things, so I really want to get into new stuff. So I don't know. Maybe. That's a maybe. Let's see. Let's see what else we've got. And by the way, yes, I would love to go to Sweden. I've always wanted to. So we would have a ball. It would be fantastic. Let's see. Sorry, I'm reading comments. Ooh. So someone said, interesting that this song is speaking about praying when in the last episode you were exposing your venture in atheism. Same time frame? No. Maybe. No. In fact, I'm going to take a step back from the atheism bit for a minute. I was questioning things, which I think questioning authority, questioning anything is good. Rebellious at heart, I guess. For those that don't know that this happened, I'm going to tell you a story. I drowned once, okay? And I died, basically. And they resuscitated me. And so I had a really weird out-of-the-body experience. So my questioning phase was, is this something that happens in your mind? Or is the experience that I had something that was external to me? And that was the questioning thing where I went back and forth, it's just science, or no, it's not science. In the end, I found my way. You could say I'm not religious in that sense, because I don't follow any organized religion. But if you put into practice the things that I practice, I think I'm closer to being Jewish than I'm closer to being Christian. Does that make sense? just because of the belief systems. I've read all the different texts, and from there I extrapolated my own information. It's my own thing. I wouldn't want to explain it because it would just probably make you go like, what did you just say? Because it's crazy stuff. So, but I'm not an atheist, but I'm also not a religious, really hyper religious either. I study. So, and I do pray, and I have a good relationship with God. She's really cool. Oh, got you there. Let's see. Questions. You know, answering these questions are going to make me crazy. What bands should I hear? If we're talking old, I would say listen to Kraftwerk, DIF, all the stuff that Connie Plank produced, because it was amazing stuff. And if you haven't seen the Connie Plank movie and you like electronic music, you should definitely watch that movie. It's a good movie. New bands or newer, I really like LCD Sound System. I really do. I was listening to the new Strokes album today, and I kind of liked it. I see they're doing more synthy stuff. That was nice. Let's see. Definitely Joy Division. I would crack that open right about now. It's perfect for our times. New Order, of course, especially the early ones. All the early stuff is really good. Cure, Depeche, you know the drill, you know the ones. Anyway, time for music. So this song is not really a song, but it has a very interesting beginning. I sampled a bit of dialogue from a record I found in my attic when we moved into this house when I lived in Jersey. And this is before I met you, Mike, so this is way early that I had this sample. And this song was on the first and only 12-inch single of the Living in Oblivion demo. So it was the flip side. And as funny as it seems, this song actually got played at the Pipeline. So I got to hear this in a club and watch people dance to it. So I've always liked this one. This is called Time to Go.
And you know, we must have this clang and rattle. We must, hour by hour, relentlessly. Then a thought came to me. And you know, we must have this clang and rattle. We must, hour by hour, relentlessly. Then a thought came to me.
Yeah, that was Time to Go. But we've got two more, but Time to Go. Yeah, like I tried to write lyrics to it and we didn't have anything, and all I had was that really weird chorus. So I thought I'll slip it here as a B-side, and then we'll work on the song some other time, and I'll have lyrics, and eventually it'll turn into a song. It didn't, but I like it just the way it is. It's got that weirdness of being in that weird room that we were in. So I love that. So we're going to wind down because I've got 2 songs left, and then it's over. It's over. So I don't know, but I don't think we froze once, did we? And now I'm jinxing it, right? But I don't think we did. I don't think we froze or that any audio dropped out. At least I don't think so. But like I said, that's going to improve because I'm going to go hardwire into the internet. Across the room, I'm actually going to wire it in. So it'll be better. But we're going to end on 2 unreleased covers. Because once in a blue moon, I feel like recording someone else's stuff. I don't know why. So I think it was on the first episode. Hold on. Lights back on. I think it was the first episode. Someone asked me if I ever use Machine. And I said that it's actually a super controller. You'll get to know what I do with this later on when I start doing live stuff in here, like live sets. But I use it a lot. But in the beginning, I was learning how to use it. And one day I found myself covering a song. And I thought to myself, funny. Let's deconstruct this song all the way and let's see where it goes. And then next thing you know, I was recording it. So this is how I work. I go gun-ho. If I am into it, I will go gun-ho on it. So this is a song by Portishead. And I decided that I would deconstruct it and just redo it. And parts of it I did here. But I used all my usual suspects. So this is called Machine Gun.
I saw a savior come my way. I thought I'd see it in the cold light of day. And now I realize that I'm only for me. If only I could see, return yourself from me and recognize the poison in my heart. There is no other place, no one else I'd face. The remedy, you will agree, is how I feel. Here am I reflecting. What more can I say? For I am guilty for the voice that I have made. Too scared to sacrifice the choice chosen for me. If only I could see. Return yourself to me and recognize the poison in my heart. There is no other place, no one else I face. The remedy, you will agree, is how I feel.
So I think it was around, I want to say it was around 2008, 2009 that I started to listen to things that were way outside of where I had started with music. So I went back to the classics and started listening to Kraftwerk again and a lot of the early 70s electronic music. Then I went back to hip hop, started listening to Beastie Boys again, and then a lot of the I love experimental hip hop. So I had a friend that would turn me on to it all the time and just say, "Look, listen to this." So I got to hear a lot of like really strange stuff, and I liked it. And Portishead was one of those bands that I latched onto and I really liked. So from there, I think that's where my deviation started, where I went further out, and is where I sit, because that's the stuff I really love. I love electronic music, but I like it to be. I don't like to play by the standard rules. I like to break them a lot. So I will mix all sorts of things. Which brings us to the last song. But, oh my god, I sound terrible tonight. Can you hear my voice? Like, oh my god, I can hear it in my voice. Didn't hear from the dentist, by the way, so I don't even know if I have an appointment. That's really funny. I got to wear these weird fangs for another month, I think. So, let me stop this. Thank you. Everything's behaving so well. I'm like shocked. So all that paid off. So, as you know, I took a few days off. First of all, the last show we did, I drank a little too much and that did not sit well. The next day I had like the worst hangover ever, so I'm not going to do that again. Next time it'll be a glass of wine, not the whole thing. Really bad. But I really like being here with you guys. I just don't know that every single time that I get on here that I'm going to just play stuff. So there's going to be times when I just impromptu turn it on and you'll just see me working, and I'll just be working because that's something that I want to do. I need to practice that more. I guess having people watch me work, which is an odd thing, you know. So you may just show up and I'll be like, you know, that kind of thing. And of course, I know that I'm going to look back at these questions and see it yet again. Yes, I promise I will do some songs live. In fact, it's set up for it, to be honest. I have everything I need on this side. I have all my samples that I need on this side. I can play parts and I can sing. But I can't sing sitting down. That's stupid. I wouldn't do it. So I'd have to perform. So I'm trying to figure it out. But I'm getting there, which is why I took a few days off. I wanted to rearrange certain things in the room, and I wanted to see how lighting could affect things. So yeah, I put up the two cardboard things. I don't know if you saw the video from earlier, but I was playing around with a projector. I have two projectors now. Just a lot of stuff that I've been wanting to try. So the message is that we have this time. You have this time in isolation. So you actually have time to... I forget who the comedian was. I'm sure Esther's going to remind me, but he said this is the time you can be in your pajamas and watch movies all day long and just... Larry David. Thank you. Yeah, Larry David said it, you know. And he's right. You can just sit around in your underwear and watch movies. Get your food delivered to you. That's like crazy talk, man. So enjoy it. Take your time and process the information. And when I mean by process, take it in, but don't let it stay in so that it paralyzes you, because then nothing gets done and then you feel like you spent the whole day like this. So don't do that. Find your old projects, take out your old notebooks, dig out those, drawing pads. If you haven't turned on your instruments in a long time, get to them, make some noise. I'm certainly trying to do that. I hope you're enjoying this stuff. I'm flying blind because I was going to do all this stuff, but I was going to do it really slowly in increments, and I'm sort of forced into it. So see, I think I'm doing all right. I think I'm doing okay. So I'll continue to experiment with this stuff and we'll see where it takes us, and I hope that you'll tune in and I'll do my best to answer all your questions. What I like about this method instead of YouTube is that I can't go back and answer questions on YouTube. It locks me out. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I can't go back. Here, at least I can go back and answer all the questions and say hi to everyone, which I will. So I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm going to end off with another cover. This is one that I never imagined I was going to do. Not because I don't love the song. I just didn't know that I could actually do it into justice. Because that's the thing about a cover. I'm not trying to do it better. I'm trying to make it my own. So this one, because I love the song so much, I didn't know that I could pull it off at all. It took a while, and I didn't know that I could make it electronic, which is even weirder. But I did. So I'm going to leave you with this song, and then I will say good night. This is Love. I'm going to read your comments now.
is love. Love is feeling, feeling love. Love is wanting to be loved. Love is touch. Touch is love. Love is reaching. Reaching love. Love is asking to be loved. Love is you. You and me. Love is knowing we can be. Love is free. Free is love. Love is living. Living love. Love is needing to be loved. To be loved. To be loved.
And with that, I bid you all good night. I will see you next time. I will definitely have a next time. Probably Tuesday. Maybe Sunday. We'll see. I will prepare for the next one too. And I won't have my food delivered at the same time. Good night, folks.